So Justin and I have actually been friends for about 10 years. We were roommates in college. We hang out all the time, and we actually used to work together. He's kind of the first person I ever taught internet marketing to once I figured it out. And we actually sold AdWords for video to local businesses. It's kind of what we did together. Eventually, we decided to kind of go our separate ways, but we still work together sometimes. Like this webinar today, I'm glad to have him on here. Colorado State, Todd asked what alma mater. So up in Fort Collins is where we actually live. So
UCC, or
um,
not UCC, CSU, Colorado State University.
CSU, Colorado State University. Sorry, yeah. So anyway, long story short, Justin and I have known each other for a long time. Kind of when we sort of went our separate ways, he continued down the AdWords for video path, and he's really become one of the leading industry experts in YouTube ads and video advertising. Awesome at what he does. He's got some big-time clients. I'm actually in his mastermind group. There's tons of people in there that are also having success with what he teaches. So bottom line, Justin really knows this stuff. I'm excited to have him on here today. Not only is he a good friend of mine, but I know his time is important, and I appreciate that he took the time to come on here and do this. So bottom line, I'm going to turn it over to him in a second. He's going to teach you how to drive a boatload of traffic with YouTube ads for you or your clients. And so I just say give him your time and attention. Let's go ahead and hit that record button.
Yep.
And I'll turn it over to you, Justin, if you want to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, thanks for the intro, and thank you so much for coming out today, everybody. So as you can see from the title slide, I'm going to be sharing some insider secrets for profiting using video and video ads in particular. Now, this is going to be a simple formula for driving tons of YouTube traffic and sales for either yourself or your clients. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I do have some examples of some affiliate marketing campaigns, selling physical products, but the reason that I have all of those and why that's relevant to you is because your clients are going to be selling a number of different products, services, food, whatever, you name it. There are basically businesses selling just about anything. And we all know that video can be used to sell anything. And so these examples apply directly to everybody who wants to do this, regardless of this is your, or if your clients are selling these exact products or not. Like I've had clients who sold digital products. And so I was able to help them sell those, physical products, restaurants that served food, you name it. People sell anything, and these methods that I'm going to be showing you apply to selling anything. So a little bit about what to expect on this call. Well, you're going to be able to take what I'm about to show you and start profiting from it today. You're either going to be able to set up these ads for yourself in your own business, or you can set them up for other businesses and sell this. And this is a service that I've actually sold for up to $3,000 per month to clients. So there is some good money to be made in this. Now, in many cases, you don't actually even need your own video. And over an 11-day period, using the exact methods that I'm going to be showing you today, I was able to generate over $66,000 in commissions with a very small ad spend. And I'll be sharing that case study as well. So the best part about all of these strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you is that they can be duplicated and used to profit in any niche, whether you're a local marketer, you're an e-com seller, you're an affiliate marketer, or you're selling your own products or services. And your own products or services also include you selling these video ads to other clients, right? Or to clients that, you could sell web design, you name it, right? So just a little quick background why video is so important. So there's a website called tubularinsights.com, and I think that used to be realseo.com. But basically, they found out that 96% of consumers surveyed found that videos were helpful for making online purchase decisions. That is huge. 71% of consumers surveyed confirmed that watching a corporate level video left them with a positive impression of the brand, service, or company. Now, that's a really big one for all of you marketers that are offering this, helping other businesses get more leads and make more sales, right? And 73% of all consumers are more likely to make a purchase after watching a video explaining a product or service. So video is very, very big, right? And it makes a lot of sense. And so basically what I'm sharing with you is how to get eyes on those videos. So today we're going to talk about the different types of YouTube ads, when exactly to use each one, Then I'm going to share a couple of case studies. And like I said, these apply basically to anybody. It's really the fundamental concepts that you want to be taking away from this. And then we'll be talking about YouTube ads and how to get laser targeted buyers to your or your clients' YouTube videos, and to how to get Google to foot the bill. And the little tip that I'll be getting to later about Google footing the bill is something that's going to help you close these deals as well. So keep an eye out for that, or an ear out, whatever. And then I'm going to share with you a video ad quick start hack and how you never have to make or pay for a professional video ever again. And then we will open up for Q&A. So, a little bit of background on me, and Neil kind of filled you in, but I'm Justin Sardi. I'm the guy with a lot of hair. You can see me here at the bottom left-hand corner. I'm actually speaking on a stage. This was back in October of 2016. I'm a video ads expert, is what people have called me, and I've been invited to speak on stages a number of times about, basically sharing what I'm going to be sharing with you today to people that pay to come to these events. And this bottom left-hand corner, I actually run a decent-sized YouTube channel, so I'm fortunate enough to be invited to YouTube's headquarters every once in a while. This is me and my fiance. We're actually in New York in this photo, and we are learning from the people at YouTube about how to build a channel, best practices for video marketing using that platform. So, I know what I'm talking about, I guess. So first things first, let's talk a little bit about what is possible with these types of ads using this system. Well, this right here is one product that I promoted, right? Now, as you can see here, referral partner balance, that is total commissions. That's $133,412.20. Now, full disclosure, that was over the period, or over a period of 8 months or something like that. But still, huge returns on that. And I mean, numbers like that are huge. Now, how much do you think that a client would pay for results like that? If you were able to set up a campaign for them and bring in an extra $133,000. Well, they pay big bucks. And I actually had another client that we did something very similar for, and we were able to bring in an extra $40,000 in sales from them, or for them. And basically every dollar that they spent, they got $4.28 back, which, when you start getting clients results like that, they're going to continue paying you every single month. And like I mentioned, I charge clients upwards of $3,000 per month, depending on the client and what's going on there, right? So what made that possible, and how can we go forward with it? Well, have any of you ever tried YouTube ads before? Just kind of curious there. I want to know, or just get a general idea of where the crowd's at. Let's see here.
Looks like we got quite a few no's.
Yeah, just about everybody's saying no. All right, cool. Well, good thing I'm going to be covering the basics. All right, so let's talk a little bit about why YouTube ads are a must for you and for your client's business in 2017, right? And keep in mind right now, you want to take some notes right here, because these are the key selling points, right? The reason that you must be using these are the things that you want to tell clients when you're trying to close this deal. And reason number one is the biggest one. And that is, you, or the advertiser, only pays if somebody actually watches your video. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, this is a screenshot right from the AdWords help desk, right? And it's saying, how will I be charged? Well, for videos 30 seconds or longer, you're charged when the viewer reaches the 30-second point of the video. For videos shorter than 30 seconds, you're going to be charged when the viewer watches to the end. So let's say you set up an ad for a client and it's a minute long. Somebody watches 29 seconds of that ad and decides, this isn't for me, I want to skip this. Well, they don't pay for that view because it's not a view, right? So you don't pay for impressions or for clicks like you do in other advertising on other advertising platforms. So let me clarify real quick, views versus impressions. So an impression would be somebody seeing your ad as either an in-display, which is actually should be a video discovery, they just changed that, a video discovery ad, or an in-stream ad. We do have a really cool PDF, an infographic that we're going to be giving away at the end of the call as well, that's going to really break down all these different types of ads and everything, and just kind of help act as a refresher, as well as it'll be something you can give to your client and kind of help educate them and close them as well. So, we will be dropping that at the end as well. So basically an impression is when somebody sees your ad and then they skip it, right? Now, like I was saying, somebody watches 29 seconds of your 1-minute video and skips it. That is an impression. You're not charged for that. Now, a view is when somebody actually watches the video, or 30 seconds of it, or the whole thing, whichever comes first, not just the 3-second view like on Facebook. Now, reason number 2 is they're extremely cheap cost per view that converts into sales. Now, right here, as you can see, average cost per view, 1 cent. So this is a pretty typical. I was actually targeting people who were interested in SEO, who business owners who wanted to learn more about SEO and getting their videos ranked, right? I knew they needed video marketing, things like that. So I was able to target them for 1 cent per view. Now,
Can I jump in? I've never seen that before, Justin. That's pretty
yeah, for
awesome. I
sure.
didn't know targeting local business owners for 1 cent a view.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. I just wanted to point that out. That's cool. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. And then over here, you can see cost per conversion, that circle. Oops, there we go. Cost per conversion. You can see, and a conversion is basically a sale or a sign up or whatever. You can set your different conversion goals. Well, right here, this in particular was sales. And a sale was costing me about 23 cents, 40 cents or 47 cents. So very cheap. And these cheap views turn into sales, right? And you can see we got 826 conversions, which was awesome. Now, reason number 3 is there are 2 specific targeting options that we're going to be talking about today, and they absolutely rock. And they let you profit from other people's hard work. Now, those 2 targeting options, the first one I want to talk about is what's called a placement. Now, a placement lets you put your ad in front of other people's relevant videos if the video has monetization enabled. So here's a quick example. And this is for an in-stream ad. And those are those ads that show up before you want to watch the video or before you go to watch the video that you're going to be watching on YouTube. So I did a quick search for how to fly a drone for beginners. And I clicked on the first video. Well, this right here shows up. And this is basically, I was watching a video about the DJI Phantom 1 beginner's tutorial, how to charge it, take it off, land it, fly it, and store it. Right? Well, this ad by Low Pro Bags shows up, and the exact drone that I'm watching a video on is in this ad, and it's saying, basically the ad is saying, hey, if you have this drone, you're going to want to protect it. Get this awesome backpack that's specifically designed for your drone by clicking the link here, right? So does everybody see how targeted that is? Like right there? Basically, if I go on YouTube or anybody, any consumer goes on YouTube and wants to watch a video about a specific topic, and you or your client has a product or service to sell that's related to that topic, you can put your ad directly in front of somebody else's video and literally steal their traffic. So pretty cool stuff right there. And a lot of YouTubers do a lot of work to build up large audiences, and they make money off of letting people put their ads in front of, or put ads in front of their videos. And you're basically able to tap into that with what I'm showing you today. So the second targeting option I want to talk about is keywords. Now, this lets you tap into the fact that YouTube is the #2 search engine on the web behind Google right now. So I did a quick search for drone flying, and I see these 2 ads about drones. Well, right here, here's one about the DJI Phantom or DJI Phantom 4, and this one is the top 10 best, or the best top 10 drones of 2016, right? Very, very targeted ads. And anybody who's searching for drones is going to see these. And basically, it eliminates the need for you to do any video SEO. And you don't actually pay unless somebody clicks on one of these videos and watches it. Now, I promised a couple of case studies. So let's go ahead and dive into those. And then we will... so real quick question. Todd's asking, how is YouTube a search engine? Well, because there's a search bar at the top. And it's more people do searches on YouTube than any other network besides Google. And the reason being is, think about it, when you're looking to do something, or like, how do I unclog a drain? And this is a great example. Let's say you're closing a plumber, right? Or you have a client that's a plumber, and somebody's searching for, unclogging a drain at home or something like that. Well, you can have a very targeted ad right in front of somebody learning to, or whatever, how do you unclog a drain, saying, hey, here's how you unclog a drain, but if you do need help, give us a call at ABC Plumbing or whatever, right? Cool. Awesome. Glad that made sense. So let's go ahead and keep going. So here's a quick case study on affiliate marketing. And like I said, keep in mind, these examples apply directly to any product or service, and you can do this for a client as well. The only difference with this particular case study is that, instead of me getting paid by a client to perform this, I paid for the ad spend, and then I got rewarded in commissions. So, and I actually had a client who I did something very similar for, and that's how I knew how to do this, right? So let's talk a little bit about what is possible with just one day and about an hour's worth of work. So right here, this is a screenshot from my AdWords for Video dashboard. And I was selling a tactical defense pen, right? And I actually used to have a client that was in the survival niche, and they sold very similar products. And we did exactly the same thing with these types of ads. So as you can see, the first day, I spent $5.86 in ad spend, right? And bought about 122 views. So come over here. I did a search. I actually found my own ad, and I did a search for tactical pen, right? And here's my ad right here. And you can see another one right above it, top 10 or top 7 tactical pens of 2016. And right under that is my ad that says discreet limited edition tactical titanium spy pen drops any attacker. Somebody would click on that. They would watch the video about the spy pen, and then if they bought it, I would make commission. So as you can see right here, same date, April 14th, 2016, I was able to generate $49.61 in commissions, right? And that's not even total sales. That is just in commissions right there. So the total sales were about double that because I was getting about 50% commission, right? So if I were doing this for a client, they would have made about $100 in sales off of basically a $6 ad spend. Now, if you can do that for a client, they are going to continue to pay you month after month, right? Now, here's another quick case study. This is another affiliate marketing one. And basically, I was able to spend $716.52 and generate $66,344.12 in commissions. Now, I did basically the exact same thing for another client, and we were able to generate about $40,000 in sales for them, spending about $2,000. So they were also very excited. But basically, this particular one, we spent, like I said, $716, and for every dollar we put in, we got $91.59 back out. And for that particular campaign, once again, 2-cent views, 3-cent views, 167 clicks for $53. I mean, much cheaper than any other advertising platform out there right now. So those are a couple case studies. So now let's talk about how exactly this works. Like, what are the exact steps you need to take in order to do this? So step number 1 is going to be land a client, or get some leads using local lead drop. So you get some leads in. I'm going to show you exactly how to set all of this up, so you're going to know exactly how to do all of it before the end of the call. But you're going to go ahead and use local lead drop, use that whole system to land yourself a client. Then you are going to set up a YouTube and an AdWords account for that particular client if they don't have one already. And both of these are free to set up, so no big deal there. Pretty simple. And basically YouTube, according to Nielsen, YouTube reaches more U.S. adults aged 18 to 34 than any cable network. Also, key selling point, right? And let's see. Over 6 billion hours of video are watched each month on YouTube, which is almost an hour for every single person on Earth. It was our main content platform, and it's going to also get you some organic traffic and facilitate discussion, and consumers actually seek out and consume video. Then we've got AdWords for video, and basically it's very cheap right now. There's very little competition, and that's because most people just don't know where to start. But I'm going to fix that for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to start. And it's extremely easy to target any audience, right? So step number 3 is figure out what your client is wanting to sell or promote. And that's basically as easy as asking them. And then I go ahead and do a little bit of research about, what they are going to be promoting, right? Sorry, that slide was from a different presentation. shouldn't have been in there. Step number 4 is to get a sales video or a review video. So you're basically going to have your client make a video, or you're going to make a video for them, or you can go, I'm actually going to show you how you can find videos in their niche that you don't actually have to make. So I'll show you that in a little bit here once we jump over to YouTube. But you're going to need some type of video, right? So you're going to get a video for them. And then this is actually the video I used for the Stinger spy pen. They had done it. It was basically just a quick little product demo where they're just using the pen, poking holes in things, blah, 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 right? So that was the pen I used. And then step number 4 is to find keywords and placements. And then step number 5 is set up an ad and get paid every single month if you're doing this for a client, right? Let's see, we've got a couple questions. I'm going to show you AdWords for Video, and all of that is tracked through AdWords for Video, Todd, sorry. All right. So, like I said, this is actually a screenshot from AdWords, and this keeps track of all the metrics. And the cool thing about this is you can actually, like one of my clients right now, they're trying to get subscribers to their YouTube channel, right? And so in here, in this AdWords for Video dashboard, I can actually show them, hey, here's how many subscribers you got for your ad spend. It pulls out it spits out all kinds of metrics, which is great for clients. So let's talk a little bit about physical products. And this example, I was using Shopify, but I've had many clients in the past that actually sell physical products, and I've helped them make sales as well. So for this one, and this actually was for a client also. So this was a free plus shipping offer, and we used placements and in-stream ads. So right here, you can see we're using placements. We were able to get a huge click-through rate, a 4% click-through rate. We got 445 views and got like almost 90 clicks, or about more than that. But we got basically 131 clicks back to their website, right? Which was their sales page. And basically, here was what they were selling. They were selling this little VR headset. It was Google Cardboard. They had a bunch of them, and they were very, very cheap. So they were getting these at a very cheap cost, which is why they were able to sell them as at free plus shipping. So they were basically charging like $8 for shipping, and these things cost them about $1. So after ad spend or whatever, they were basically making $7 per sale. And then they had additional products that they would sell in the funnel. So basically this ad would show up. So what I did is I went out to YouTube and I found all of the videos about Google Cardboard, Oculus Rift, all of these VR headsets, right? I knew they were popular. So I went and I found all the review videos. I made this quick video for the client with a picture of their VR headset, just saying, hey, virtual reality is cool, and right now we're giving away free headsets. All you have to do is click the video now, or click that eye in the top right-hand corner, and you're going to be taken to a page where you can get one of these for free. All you have to do is pay for shipping. And I placed this ad using placements, Todd. What a placement is basically I find other videos that I can put my ad in front of. And I'll show you all how to do that in a second here. But I found a video about Google Cardboard, about the subject, and put my ad right in front of it, or their ad, and we were able to generate quite a few sales for this client, right? And basically, you can see right here, this is $1,700 in sales. This was actually a different product, but this is a brand new store with a video discovery ad, which is essentially the other type of ad we're going to be talking about. But all in all, these ads are profitable. So let's talk a little bit about when to use each type of ad. And then I'm going to jump over to the internet. I'm going to show you how the ads work and function. And then we are going to go ahead and set up an ad live on the call. So real quick, an in-stream ad. These are those ads that come right before you want to watch the video that you're going to watch on YouTube. Now, keep in mind, this is interruption traffic. So these videos should be a little bit shorter than normal, right? You're going to want them kind of short because nobody's going to want to watch an hour-long video before they watch their 5-minute video that they came to watch, right? So it's interruption traffic, and you need to keep them short and to the point. And the best targeting options are going to be placements, which, like I said, allow you to put your ad in front of other relevant videos. Then we've got the video discovery ads. Now, this is curiosity traffic, and it's going to basically, somebody does a search, right? This is going to let you tap into the fact that YouTube is that second largest search engine. So somebody does a search for, how do I train my dog? And then, your ad could show up, or your client's ad that says, hey, whatever, dog training in Denver. Bring your dog in for a free obedience class or something like that. And they click on that and they're able to watch it because they're curious about it. Now, you can put any length of video here because people are actually electing to watch the video. It's not put in front of them before some other video, right? And the best targeting options for these are keywords. So let's go ahead and jump online. Bear with me for 1 second while I switch screens over, and I'll show you exactly how these ads work and function, and then we will go from there. So 2 seconds here. Is everybody following though? Is that making sense? I'm just making sure. Let's see. Yeah, Todd, placements. I'll show you exactly what they are in like 2 seconds here. Bear with me for 1 second, just making sure I got the right things pulled up. Cool. All right. Google Chrome. Cool. Can everybody... yeah, a lot you don't know. No problem. I'm going to be diving into basically clarifying everything. I just wanted to make sure we covered the basics, and now I'll get into all the setup, and you'll see how all these work a little bit better. So here we are. Can everybody see YouTube now? Awesome. Awesome. So we're just going to do a quick search. Let's go ahead and, somebody throw out a niche or a search term. I'll find some ads in that. Let's see here. Stick with drones. Okay, yeah, I think drones is good. Or deep sea fishing is actually a pretty good one. Let me see if I can find anything. So like deep sea fishing would be a good one, right? And here we go. This great example, Steve. And Douglas, nice. We got 2 deep sea fishings. All right. Are you guys the same person? No. Okay. So here we just looked up deep sea fishing, right? So people who are looking into deep sea fishing are going to be interested in things like, crawfish fishing probably, as well as, and this is probably a good one, this Native Watercraft. They have a propel pedal drive system, right? So, so as you can see, we've got these 2 video discovery ads up top. So somebody does a search for deep sea fishing and they're like, oh, wait a second, fishing on kayaks with hands-free forward and reverse control. That sounds cool. I'm going to click on that. So we might click on this, right? And like I said, this is a video discovery ad, and then it takes us to their YouTube channel, and the ad is shown right here. So let's see. Then their ad basically goes into a little bit of fishing, right? It might not be deep sea fishing, but if you're interested in deep sea fishing, you're probably interested in fishing as well. He's actually largemouth bass. Neil and I used to go fishing like every day after school. It was pretty fun. We'd catch a lot of bass all the time. But as you can see right here, they are pushing traffic back to this video, and they're actually not... They don't have any calls to action here, so I was going to show you a call to action, but traditionally they would have a call to action set here saying, "Hey, learn more," and then here's their link up here in the top right-hand corner. So if we click this, it'll take us back to their different watercrafts with their pedal systems right here that they were basically showing us. And here's that same video right here. So technically, they should have had that right here, but they're trying. But as you can see, they are able to effectively put their product or service in front of people like me doing a search for deep sea fishing, knowing that only people searching for deep sea fishing, or people that are interested in fishing, or maybe their watercraft, are going to be interested in deep sea fishing, right? So that's a video discovery ad. They're charged when I click on it and watch it. Now, let's see if we can find an ad on this. Okay. And this is Wix.com running an ad, right? So this is basically their channel, Addictive Fishing. They have 100,000 subscribers. They've put a lot of work into getting subscribers, right? They've put a ton of videos out, and they have a loyal audience. Well, imagine if you were whatever, and I'm probably seeing this Wix.com because I do some like website building and things like that. So they probably know what I'm interested in here. But as you can see, let's pretend this isn't Wix. Let's just say this is some type of fishing product or a fishing guide, right? Well, it would pop up right in front of the ad, and down here in the left-hand corner, it says Wix.com. I can click on that. It's going to take me to the website where I can start building my own website today, right? And this could be anything. You see it's a 59-second ad. Basically, if I only watch whatever 10 seconds of it and skip, the advertiser doesn't pay. But if I watch 30 seconds or more, then the advertiser pays. So that's how these types of, yeah, I know, 356,000 views is crazy. So that's how these types of ads work, right? And these guys actually might have a better placed ad. Maybe not. I know Salt Life's a pretty cool channel. I've seen this before. But sometimes if we refresh it, we can see some ads on here. Sometimes you got to refresh it a couple times. But anyway, you can kind of click on these different videos. Wix is the only thing showing up right now. They're really trying to target me. But basically, you can see how that works, right? And basically, if I was running ads for whatever for this this ad or whatever for some kind of deep sea fishing company, I could find all of the videos related to deep sea fishing and just place my ad in front of those. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works in just a second here. So
I'll be quiet. But I was gonna say one of my very first clients had a deep sea fishing company.
nice. Oh yeah, I remember that captain guy or whatever.
Out of Hawaii, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. But basically, you can see how these types of ads work and how they function, right? Because people that are not interested in fishing are not going to be watching videos about fishing. So it takes the guesswork out of targeting when you do this. So let's just do a quick search. I'm going to show everybody how to set up an ad in just 1 second here. But I want to show somebody or everybody a really good source of leads right here, just on on YouTube. So this Yellow Pages right here, if we click on this, these are people that are actively paying Yellow Pages every month to get their video or have their video hosted on whatever, to have Yellow Pages come out and make them a video, blah, blah, blah. So if we scroll down, let's just go down to some of these videos that have been out here for a couple of weeks, right? And these are all local businesses, right? So let's see, Main Street Tax and Accounting LLC. They got 17 views in 3 weeks. I'm sure they're very excited about the massive number of views that they're getting. But I mean, look at all these videos, right? These people paid to have videos made, and they're not getting any views here, right? Like hardly any views. So let's find a good one. Here's like a bakery or something in New Jersey, or auto sales. Let's use auto sales maybe, right? So let's just click on this one. They got 19 views. So let's say we get in contact with these auto sales people, and they're like, all right, yeah, we want you to run an ad for us, right? We want you to run this video as an ad so we can get more people in the doors. And yeah, we can do geo-targeting, and I'm going to show you that. And Donna, I will cover exactly how to, a lot of people search for products or services on YouTube, for instance, like with this car sales. So, and I personally do this myself, so I know people do it. Let's say I'm trying to compare whatever, like an Audi versus a Jeep. I mean, those aren't even things to compare really, but let's say I'm trying to compare two different snowboards, right? And then I'm like, hey, this snowboard versus this snowboard. And I type that in. Or people are like, top automobile. Like right here, look at this. Top 10 automobile companies. That's a buyer keyword, right? Top automobile companies. Top automobile of, well, maybe not that, but, there's a lot of different searches that people do, like PlayStation versus whatever, Xbox, right?
Yeah,
Versus
basically
Nintendo.
any product or service you're thinking about, you'd rather watch a video than read a blog. And I do it all the time myself. But.
Yeah, like this right here. Look, unboxing iPhone 7, unboxing iPhone 5S. People look for, unboxing videos are huge on here. A lot of people do product research on YouTube, basically.
Well, and Google's made it so easy because you can just go to Google, you can search it, and then just click the video button, and it brings up all these. They don't even have to go to YouTube, right?
Right, for sure. So let's see. Let's go ahead and scroll down here, and let's click this link in the footer. It says advertise, right? So we're going to click on this. And basically, you can see start advertising on YouTube. You could get started. But basically, if we scroll down here, something I wanted to show you is, whoa, they moved it. Okay, let me find a different one then. So if we just Google AdWords coupon, they changed that on me. It was right there. Um, Here we go. Google AdWords coupon code. Here's another one, $100 coupon code, but this is from Google right here. So looks like they actually changed it to $75. Well, they were doing $100, but let's see. AdWords for video coupon.
Messing up, man. Messing up.
I know, dude. They just changed this on me. Weird. All right. Well, looks like they're doing $75 now. So basically, what they're giving away is $75 in ad credit when you spend $25, right? And this changes all the time. They end up, you know, sometimes they give away a free $100. Sometimes it's $100 for $25. It depends, but they're always giving away some type of credit, right? And right here with this $75 in credit, when I was taking on a lot of clients back in the day, I used to actually offer this as incentive and tell people, hey, look, I'm going to show you how to, or whatever. If you sign up, I'll give you $75 in free ad spend, right? And I got that from Google, and it was like a signing bonus, if you will. I was like, oh, I'll get that put into your account. And it worked extremely well. So we'll get that coupon code, and then we're going to come over here to AdWords, right? And it looks like I got some of these in here that are from previous things. Let me delete those real quick. And boom. Okay, so we've got the video that we want to promote. So all we're going to do is click this add campaign button, this red one, and we're going to click video. And you can get a free AdWords account, very easy to do. And we're just going to name this campaign. So this was Willow Auto Sales, right? So something like that. We're going to do a standard, which is basically a video ad, right? You can also do mobile app installs. If your client has like a mobile app, you can help them get those installed. Or you could do shopping ads as well for people selling products. Now we're going to do an in-stream or video discovery ad, right? And we're going to just set our bid or whatever, set our budget to, let's just do $25 a day for now. And we are going to choose our networks. We'll just leave it at all that. Those are basically YouTube search is the YouTube search. YouTube videos is going to be those in-stream ads, and video partners on the display network. You can actually put ads on sites like Forbes.com. There we go. This may have a video ad. Maybe not. Sometimes it does. But you basically can put ads on sites like Forbes.com, and your video ad would show up somewhere on this site where they used to have an ad like, oh, right here. So this can actually be a video ad as well instead of just like a static banner. So that works on a ton of different sites as well. So then we choose our locations. Now this one's huge for all of you local marketers. So if we just click this advanced search right here, you can actually do radius targeting. So let's say there is a business that's at 101 South Lincoln Street. I think I may have spelled that wrong. Let's go Broadway. 101 South Broadway Street. I don't even know if that's an address. It is. Okay, so as you can see right here, this looks like it's in California. It's right below San Luis Obispo. All right, so you can basically target people within an X mile radius of a specific business, right? So let's say you're running ads for a plumber at whatever their address is, 101 South Broadway Street, and they're willing to travel 20 miles for a call. Well, you can have this set up as a 20-mile radius and run ads to anybody within a 20-mile radius. You can also do kilometers as well if you would like, and you can actually do bulk locations, just different zip codes. You name it, you can add that. So we'll just leave this at all countries and territories for now, but you can choose, you could type in like Denver, Colorado or something, right? I can add that, and I can just run people to Denver, right? So choose your language, pretty self-explanatory right there. And then you can choose if you want people to, so you can choose all different things like, what operating system, Mac, PC, whatever, iPhone, or Android. You could choose what specific model they're on, what carrier they have. Like if you could land Verizon as a client, you could target all the people that have T-Mobile. Be like, hey, switch to Verizon or something like that. Then you can just adjust your bids based on mobile, tablet, and computer, but we'll leave that blank. That's kind of advanced settings. You can schedule this to run at a specific start and end date, as well as schedule specific times of the day that the ad runs. Like maybe if you're advertising for a restaurant, you can tell them, hey, you know, whatever, we want to run our ad right before lunchtime and right before dinner time, right? Or only from the hours of whatever, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. we want this ad to be running. So pretty cool stuff right there. And then we'll just click save and continue. Now we're just going to go ahead and set up the ad group. So this might be a Willow ad or something like that. It just doesn't really matter there. Then we paste our video URL right here, and it's going to pull this up. So let's say they specialize in selling Jeeps or something like that, right? So we can go, all right, we want to run an in-stream ad. And remember that little link in the bottom left-hand corner that we clicked for Wix? Well, you just put that right here in the URLs. And when somebody clicks that, they are sent to the website of your choice, right? And I have a master account that I use for my clients, but they all have their own accounts under that. It's called a My Client Center. So, if you are going to be running a lot of clients, go to, My Client Center. You could set it up right here, and it's very easy to use. It allows you to manage multiple AdWords accounts. It just looks like this, basically. I can't pull mine up because it's got all my client information in it, but you're just going to see a bunch of different accounts underneath yours, and those are all separate accounts. It's just one login that you have to use to log into everything. So My Client Center, pretty solid. All right, so you can set up an in-stream ad or a video discovery ad. Video discovery ad, you're going to pick the thumbnail, throw in your headline, blah, blah, blah. So let's just go with an in-stream ad for now. We'll leave it at that. Companion banner, we'll let that auto-generate. Then we're going to set our max cost per view. I'm going to go with 5 cents per view, and they're actually telling me, hey, you need to be setting it for whatever. You can get more views if you set it lower, but we'll just leave it at 5 cents for now. They're saying we're going to pay about 2 cents per view. We're going to get 1 to 2,000 views. Then we get into our demographic. So let's say, maybe they don't want to be targeting people, whatever. You basically choose your demographic here. We'll just leave that, but you get the point. Gender, age, parental status, and household income. Pretty cool stuff right there, right? So we'll just click done. Then let's say somebody is not specifically doing a product search for, whatever on YouTube. They're maybe just watching some cat videos. Well, check this out. We're running it for autos and vehicles. Well, we can come in here and we can target people shopping for used motor vehicles, right? So automotive dealers this is a killer service to offer them, because you can target people shopping for specific types of videos. So these in-market audiences that we're looking at, those are people who are actively shopping for a specific product or service, right? And you can be like, all right, luxury vehicles, whatever. And they've got all these different categories that you can use in here, even by brand if you would like. So pretty cool stuff right there. Oh yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but so this doesn't even mean that they were shopping for it on YouTube. It means they were shopping for it on the web, and YouTube knows that, right?
Google does, yeah.
Google knows that, yeah.
Because
awesome.
Yeah, so there's in-market audiences, affinity audiences. There's a ton of different options in here. But let's just go ahead and leave that blank. What we're really looking for, that works pretty well if you can find the exact product or service that they're shopping for. But what I like to use is placements, right? So what we would do, this is auto sales. So maybe we go over here, and maybe they're selling Jeeps, right? So let's go 2017, maybe, and look at all these searches. These are searches of people that are basically wanting to know what the new car looks like, and hey, maybe I should buy this, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. So let's look for this 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee and look at these ads right here, right? These are very well placed. Hey, if you're looking for a Jeep Grand Cherokee, maybe you should check out this 2017 RAV4, right? And so you can kind of get an idea of how this is working, right? So look at this 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee look in 4K. 4 months ago, this has 226,000 views. Well, this particular video right here also allows us to put ads in front of it, right? So all we have to do is just copy this video URL right here, which is basically this car info guy, and he has 62,000 subscribers. Come back over to here, and we just paste this. So anytime anybody is searching for that Jeep or whatever, watches this 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee video, our ad would show up here instead of the Cascade video, and it would be, hey, we're whatever, Willows Automotive, and we specialize in selling Jeeps. You need to call us, right? So there's that. Here's another one. This is just like Jeep Grand Cherokee. So we can come down the line. We can see, all right, cool. This also allows us to put an ad in front of it, right? So let's go ahead and snag this URL. And we're basically just going to copy and paste these, and we're going to add them, right? So now anytime anybody watches one of these videos and meets our demographics, you know, they live in California or wherever, our ad or our client's ad is going to show up there. So we can then click done, and we are good to go. So we can also add keywords, and this is another really easy way to target. What I do is I just come over here, and I'll look for, you know, 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee, right? And here's all the different search terms that people shopping for this car are searching for. You know, 2017 Review, Laredo, Altitude. So I will just make a list of all of these. You know, maybe we go Trailhawk, and I'll basically just copy this and come back over here, and I'll paste this. Oops, that didn't work. I should learn to copy. There we go. Copy that. We'll go ahead and paste this here. We can add that. And then basically we can continue doing that by coming here and finding all of the keywords that people are actually searching for, right? So is that making sense to everybody? How many keywords? I put like a lot of them. I'll just come through and just slap all of these in here. I might even get, you know, just go crazy, right? And look, I mean, Honda's running an ad. Lexus is running an ad. They got a lot of views for running an ad, right? So perfect, right? Okay, cool. So from there, we're just going to click done, and then we can go ahead and click save ad group. I don't actually want to save that because I don't want to set this up for them because they are not my client. I don't want to pay for any ads, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that real quick. But does that make sense? How you can you know, set up all these these ads? Cool. All right. So now I promised everybody I was going to show them how they didn't actually have to make a video. So let's say you get a client that is a roofer, right? So let's just go roofing, shingle, or whatever, roofing 101, right? So, and here's another thing, people measuring things, right? But so all these videos are all about roofing in Denver because I'm in Denver. We're just going to click this filters, and we're going to come over here to Creative Commons. And you can see under features, it's just the filters and then features and then Creative Commons. Now, here we go. Residential construction, roofing safety, you know, DIY shed, how to install roofing shingles, things like that. Let's say your client, you know, sells this Sienna roofing or something like that, right? So all we're going to do is we're just going to click show more, and oh, I guess they changed this on me also. So I'm going to have to go to youtube.com/editor. Right? So, sorry, bear with me for 1 second. And yeah, those true view ads are views, not clicks or impressions. So here we go. We actually, here's a ridge cap shingle application, right? And all we can do, we basically click this CC right here, and you could type in whatever niche they are into. You know, it might be drones. We could do a search for drones. All of these videos, all about drones, allow us to use them, right? These are videos that we can use and create in this YouTube editor for free. So maybe we do deep sea fishing, right? Same thing. Look at all these deep sea fishing things that we can have. Here's one right here. We just boom, drag and drop that here. And we can then change the audio. We could do whatever we want. You know, obviously we'd want to spend a little more time probably finding a little bit better video, but we could find a video with footage like this. We can use some of this footage and basically stitch together an ad for our clients without actually having to make one, right? And then from there, we just name it right here, click create video, and boom. And you can actually throw, you know, text overlays as well So you can say like visit website or something like that, right? And this could be the client's website. We could shrink it down a little bit and basically put our client's website there and cover up anything that might be there that we don't want there. So, yeah, cool. Aha moment. Nice, Todd. So yeah, that's about it for this online demo. Let me go ahead and jump back into the slides really quick, and let's continue this presentation. But yeah, that's basically how you set it up. Those are the two best targeting options, and I mean, it should make sense why, because they take the guesswork out of targeting, right? All right, cool. So you've seen what is possible with this system, right? You know the power of the dark side, right? You've seen how powerful this system is, right? I mean, remember when I showed you that you only have to pay for engaged views, right? And remember when I showed you how you could use Creative Commons videos and not have to make your own video? And remember when I showed you how you could place your video in front of other videos and get the viewers to purchase from you or your client at the exact moment they are searching for what you have to offer, right? I even showed you how to get Google to give you some of the ad spend up front. And they just changed that from 100 to 75, so sorry about the typo. But as a bonus tip, offer that $75 as a sign up bonus, right? Right. Cool. All right. So now all of that is amazing, but there is one thing that's going to be holding you back. And that is, you're going to need to be able to find the right videos and keywords. And they have to be keywords that people are actually searching for. Like I showed you, you're going to want to use those auto-suggest keywords, right? You're going to need to find videos that are actually getting views as well, because if you're using those placements and nobody's watching those videos, maybe they're 10 years old, nobody's going to be watching those anymore. Those videos aren't going to be getting views. And you're going to need a lot of these videos in order to get traction, right? And they also need to be the right videos that show up when people search for them. Now, you can do all of that manually, like I briefly showed you in the beginning, right? Where we type in our keyword, we go find all the videos, we click on the video, copy the URL, paste it into AdWords, and then go back to YouTube and just continue doing that. Now, there's a myth, right? And this is a quote that I really like. And the myth is that time is money, when in fact, time is more precious than money, because time is a non-renewable resource. And once you've spent it, and if you spent it badly, it is gone forever. So like I said, you can do this manually, but it's a huge waste of time, right? Now, it's very time consuming, which is also a good thing for you, because that means that there's very little competition and pretty much nobody is doing this, right? And, the fact that there's little competition means that you're going to get dirt cheap traffic, and you're going to be able to knock these ads out of the park, right? Now, if only there was a piece of software that would automate the process and allow you to compile huge lists of videos and keywords for your ads. Well, luckily there is. And I mean, if you want to see it, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. I actually had this piece of software developed for me because when I was working for clients, I was spending hours and hours of time going through this manual process of clicking on a video, copying the URL, pasting it, all of that. So looks like we got a lot of people saying, yeah, they want to see this. So bear with me for 1 second. Let me pull up this software. I'm going to show you exactly how it works and pull back the curtain, right? Okay, so this is called TubeSift right here. Can everybody see my screen? This is basically going to do everything that I just showed you extremely quickly and easily. Sweet. Okay, so what this is going to do is this is going to search for monetized videos. And let's just keep with the deep sea fishing, right? I liked that example. I love fishing. So let's keep on with it. So I'm going to type in deep sea fishing. I can choose the number of results. I can either pull 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, or 300 videos at a time. We've got all of these different options. So I can choose my language, right? Search priority with most recent, most views, or most relevant. And most relevant is usually the way to go. Publish before, publish after, what kind of license. This actually finds those Creative Commons videos for you as well. How long the video is, what definition the video's in, and right here is the key ingredient right here, monetized videos only, right? So that's going to find only videos that allow us to put our ad in front of them. Because if we can't put our ad in front of them, what's the point? So what this is doing is it's going to YouTube and it's finding all of the videos that allow us to put an ad in front of them. As you can see, not all of them have monetization enabled. So it's going to stop at 10 because that's what I told it to stop at for time's sake. And right here, you can see that we've got all of these different videos all about deep sea fishing that people are going to be that people are going to be watching. Sorry, all about deep sea fishing spit out right here. You can see how many views, likes, dislikes, comments, when they were published. You can see their tags, and you can actually just snag the tags right from here. You can see, yeah, it's got monetization enabled. Here's the description. You can see which channel it comes from and all that good stuff. So let's say we like all of these. We could just select all of them, right? And we can either get the links, and this spits them out in a very easy to copy and paste directly into AdWords format, or we can add them to a list and call it deep sea fishing, right? And we can just go, all right, here, we're going to add this to deep sea fishing. And then we can come back up here and refine the search. Maybe we go Florida, right? And we just click search. And it's going to do the same thing, only it's going to change up that keyword for us, right? So it's going to pull up all these different videos. As you can see, some of them are the same, right? But not all of them. So we could just select all these. We can add them to the list. And let's go into, where's deep sea fishing? Where did that go? I lost it. Oh, here it is. Deep sea fishing. So I can add this, and look, 2 duplicates were not added, right? So now we got 18 videos in there. So we've done all this research for our client. We just come over here, and now that we're done doing it, we just click Get Links, copy and paste that into AdWords, and we are done. Now, as I mentioned, you want to find videos that are actually getting views. So check this out. We can do trending videos, and we want to find videos with more than 20,000 views in the past 14 days, right? Or whatever. That's what I have mine set at. And we could type in deep sea fishing, and we could do a search. Now, this is going to find the relevant videos. This was just published on January 12th. That means this is a trending video. It's already got 65,000 views. So we know that this is one of those hidden gems that's just now getting traction, and a lot of people probably aren't advertising in front of it yet. So that is going to be your key video right there. Now, you can also do keyword search, right? As I mentioned, so we can do Google over here, and we can type in something like YouTube, deep sea fishing, right? And let's turn on this suffix. And for all of you that were wondering, does this do geo-targeting? It does. It's got all of these different options in here. These are all the Googles and YouTubes out there, right? Let's leave this on US though. And let's do a quick search. So this is going deep sea fishing, A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, right? So if we give this just a second, it just compiled us a list of 160 different keywords that people are going to, I don't think her gems are hidden. That's funny. Sorry. So it's pulling up all these deep sea fishing keywords for us. So we got 160 keywords, and we can basically select all of them and export them, copy and paste these right into AdWords. And anytime anybody searches for one of those, our video is going to be shown, right? You can also click word frequencies right here, and you can see most people are searching for, deep sea fishing in Florida, marlin, sharks, California. You can see what's being searched for the most, right? Now, this is another big one right here. If we go to Google, if we go to search tips, you can see this has a wildcard feature in it. So if we're trying to do audience research, let's say we're trying to, land a small business client. Well, what are small businesses searching for? Well, we can come over here and we could paste this right here. You just throw this little asterisk in there and you do a quick search. This is going to put that A to Z in the middle of our search term. And we're going to be able to find out what small businesses are searching for. And you could even put if you're trying to target artists, you could put artists right there, or, bankers, something along those lines. Well, these are all search terms that small business owners are searching for. So you can use these search terms to advertise to small businesses, right? So pretty cool stuff. We got 172 of those, right? You can also search for entire YouTube channels if you would like. There's a number of different things that you could do with this software. So is that making sense to everybody how all of that works? It basically quickly and easily helps you do all of this research that you would otherwise have to do manually. Right, cool. All right.
Awesome. Yeah.
Sorry, I've been talking a lot. All right. Let me make sure my, oops, wrong one there. Slideshow. There we go. Everybody see that that screen again? Crazy. Yeah, right, for sure. All right. Now, like I said, today we ran through things pretty quickly due to some time constraints, and we really only touched on the surface. So you and I both know that people attend these workshops and they end up doing nothing with the information. And it's not because they can't, it's just because they don't take action. Now, I know that you're smart enough to take the info from today and to do this on your own, but I also know that you know that your time is valuable, and sometimes it's easier to let somebody show you how to do all of this step by step and to use the software that automatically does all of that for you, right? So that's exactly what I've been doing for my clients and my students over the past few years, and that's what I want to do for you today. So I've put together what is called the Ultimate Video Ads Bundle, and it includes TubeSift and Video Ads Crash Course 3.0. Now, I'll get into exactly what that is right now. Now, Video Ads Crash Course 3.0 is my complete training on these types of video ads, right? So Module 1, we talk about why video ads, why they're the best option, and what you should do with them, right? Module 2, long-term success strategies. It's all about setting up your channel for long-term success. Or your client's channel. So that's the whole channel setup optimization. Module number 3, I run you through exactly how each ad works, why and when you should be using them. And module number 4, we dive into the AdWords for Video dashboard. I show you where everything is there, what types of reporting, all of that good stuff. Then we've got module 5, which is all about targeting. 6 is setting up campaigns, is over-the-shoulder campaign setup. Number 7 is a little bit more about setting up campaigns and just diving a little deeper. Module 8, this one's huge for those of you that are going to be doing this for clients. This is all about reporting and scaling your profits. So it's going to show you how to report back to your clients, what they want to hear, and how you scale their campaigns to get them what they are looking for. And module number 9, we're going to talk about landing pages, because ultimately you want to get this traffic off of YouTube to some type of offer page. And that's where module number 9 comes in. Now, Video Ads Crash Course 3.0, it's in a members area. It's got 9 different modules. It comes with a private mastermind community, in-depth case studies, and video scripting guides. Now, this is a screenshot from the mastermind, actually. This guy, Josh Elder, 51-cent leads, 50% conversion rate. Thanks, Justin. And you can see he was running running my system. He's getting leads for dirt cheap, and boom. This guy, Brian Gonzalez, he's one of my first students. You can see he made basically $800 in a day, right? And I said, nice. Nice. I'm stoked to see you getting numbers like that. And Brian chimes in, hey, Justin, YouTube ads is my source, and I learned that from you. So pretty cool stuff right there as well. That's the kind of thing you can see in the mastermind. Now, in addition to the 9 modules, you're also going to get a year's license to TubeSift. Now, I want to make sure that you are 100% ready to rock. So I'm throwing in a few bonuses as well. You're going to get a video ad quick start hack. And I briefly showed you how to use those Creative Commons. Well, this dives a lot deeper into that. So you get the video ads quick start hack. You're going to get a drag and drop YouTube channel art creator. And I actually forgot to show this, but this is another piece of software that actually allows you to create stunning channel art for this shows you how to create stunning channel art for your channels, or allows you to, with just a few clicks. And this is a web-based software that you're going to get lifetime access to. Then there's the Video Ads Scripting Guide, like I mentioned. It's going to show you how to script everything. AdWords for Video Local Edition. This is a little bit, you actually have this. It was one of the bonuses that was in the local lead drop course you picked up. But what was not included is the contract and my proposal. So with this, you're going to get a contract and a proposal for closing and locking in clients to a monthly subscription with you providing video ads to them. And then you're also going to get that mastermind group as well. So total value today, TubeSift annual license, that usually sells for $497. Video Ads Crash Course 3.0 is selling for $97 right now. Video Ad Quick Start Hacks sells for $47. Channel Art Creator for $97. Video Scripting Guide, another $97. AdWords for Video Local with the proposal usually sells for $197. And the Mastermind Group is a $197 cost as well. You're not going to pay anything near that with this special bundle today, though. Now, I'm also backing this with a 100% satisfaction money back guarantee. That's a 30-day money back guarantee. If for some reason you're like, hey, this isn't for me, or maybe I just didn't even have the time to get to it, and maybe I'm not going to. So give me my money back. No questions asked. Refunded as long as you're within that 30 days. Now, I'm taking the risk on with the product for you, and Google is taking the risk on with the ad spend. So you literally have nothing to lose. Well, here is the link for everybody, because I see a few people asking, where is that link? I'm going to drop that in the chat box. It is get.tubesift.com/LLD, like local lead drop. That'll take you to the page where you can check out and go from there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up for Q&A because I saw we had some questions coming in. And let's go ahead and get those going. But yeah, there is that link. I guess drop that in there. So we are good. Cool. And then we'll drop that link in a second for the infographic as well. So let's see here. Nice. Local marketing agency. Does this tie in with local lead drop? Yeah, for sure. So basically, everything that you're going to learn in this training course is going to bring you completely up to speed on exactly how to deliver the service, right? Because if you don't know how to deliver the service, that's not a good thing, right? You obviously can't sell something you don't know how to deliver. And this is a very hot service to sell right now. Like I said, I sell this without even trying. As soon as I mention, hey, I do YouTube ads, people ask me, okay, well, what, can you want to take on another client? Can you run these for our business? And I turn a lot of people down because I just don't have the capacity to take on more and more clients because I am kind of a one-man show here. But, I selectively choose clients, but I turn more leads down than I actually close because this is such an in-demand service. So basically with local lead drop, you can go in there and find people that are searching for video marketing services. I believe that was one of the categories. And you can offer them this service because, if they're looking for video marketing, of course, they're going to want traffic to their videos, right?
Yeah. Hey, can I chime in there?
Yeah, go for it, man.
I saw that question as well, and I was going to answer that myself. Essentially, in the system, we teach you, okay, sell a website, upsell into SEO, sell a video, upsell into video marketing, right? So one of the better categories you could follow on Thumbtack is the video creation category. And then once you make a video for somebody, you can easily offer them video marketing. That and every client that you run into now in 2017, I bet you they have a channel of some sort already. They're kind of trying, and they don't know anybody that can help them. So by positioning yourself to be that person that can help them, you put yourself in a great position, basically. So hope that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see here. So Ben is asking, how can I use this to target dentists? I'm starting a business doing accounting for dentists. Okay. Well, basically, what I would do in this case, and this is where TubeSift comes in, honestly, it's going to help you do that research. So you got to think, what types of videos are dentists going to be watching, or what types of topics are they interested in? There are some other targeting options as well that you could use in there. But you could basically find out what you do a little bit of research and figure out what types of videos are dentists watching on YouTube. Well, they might be watching, a dental hygienist, or like maybe they're looking for, just accounting even, or whatever, right? You could basically use the software, find out what types of videos they're watching, and then place an ad for your business in front of that ad, right? And or in front of that video, sorry. And I believe, let me pull something up for you real quick here.
Yeah, while you're doing that, one of the things I was really hoping to kind of drive home is that they don't have to be watching. Like, obviously, people aren't going to go on YouTube and search for a dentist, right? But those people, the geographic area, right? So that's what matters. Is like you can hit anybody watching videos in a certain radius, and then it doesn't matter. It's just like running a television commercial. If you see dentist commercials, where do they run their commercials? Everywhere, basically, right? You know, on all the main channels. So you could run your video on, like Justin said earlier, like a cat video. It doesn't matter. But if they're in the local area, then they can become potential client or leads for your client, right?
Right, right. And I mean, you can right here if you're looking to land more accounting clients, um, you can just in the in-market audiences. And I might have searched for this wrong, but basically, you could target people shopping for financial services, such as whatever, or maybe they're searching for tax and accounting software. Well, if they're searching for accounting software, odds are they probably don't want to do it themselves, and they're probably willing to pay somebody to do it for them as well. So, I might target people with this tax and accounting software or something like that. And that's all covered in the training as well. We dive into all the different options there as well, like how to target people that way, if that makes sense. Let's see. Let me actually show everybody this channel art creator as well.
The
Just
bottom line is you can get extremely pinpoint with the targeting, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Anything about optimization? Yeah. So there is actually a whole module in there that's the pre-campaign setup, is what it's called, and it talks all about optimizing your video pre-ads because there are a few things you want to do to your ad to make it more ad friendly, if you will. If you already have AdWords for video or video ads crash course, you're still getting a smoking deal on TubeSift because let me just show you this real quick. If you go to tubesift.com, you can actually see, and this is our website, you can see it sells for $497 a year. So even if you are just getting TubeSift, it's totally worth it because you are saving $200 off that price that everybody else pays. So here's this channel art creator. It's got a ton of templates. So let's say you are whatever, maybe you took on a new client that is all about whatever. I don't know. Let's go up here a little bit. Maybe it's a restaurant, right? So just click on this. And this loads a quick and easy template you can use, right? And obviously you could swap everything out. You can move all of this stuff around. You can click, everything is, type to change, right? Drag and drop. This is just one of the templates in here. One of my favorites is this green living. Oops, there's not that one. The green living one. Where are you at? Or maybe like a dental clinic. Here you go. Here's a dental clinic, right? You can quickly and easily change their website. You can add different effects, patterns, lights, whatever you want to do there, different social icons, upload your own images. Then you can basically quickly and easily create channel art. And like I said, everything is drag and drop. You can change all the colors, and this comes with the package as well. So how might I use this for a local promotion, like a festival or an event? Yeah, for sure. Depending on what type of depending on what type of promotion or event or like local event, you would just, find out whatever, like what, maybe, I don't know, like a music festival or something. Denver? I don't know. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip here. There we go. Like, let's say we're trying to target people who are interested in a music festival in Denver or watching some of these things. People watching these videos are probably going to be interested in attending another music festival. So let me just cancel this because it's going through. But you can see, here's some like 81,000, 11,000. So, I mean, even though these are local, there's still quite a bit of views coming through these as well. And people are going to be watching them looking into music festivals or something like that. Kimberly's asking about the discount on the annual license after the first year. You get grandfathered into that price, so you'll never have to pay the full price. And so if you do want to continue using it after that year, then it is $297 again.
Nice. One thing I meant to mention also, while we got a second, is I'm going to go ahead and include an additional bonus for anybody who picks this up. It's a course that I created called Stealth Video Sales. I actually created it partially with Justin a couple years ago. And it's the core sales video formula that I've used for every sales video I've ever created over the years. And I'm going to go ahead and include that for anybody who picks it up. So I'll put you should know it by now, but I'll go ahead and put it in here, the support email. So just send me an email with your receipt, and I will shoot that over to you as well. That's an entire course. There's 2 PDFs and a video series, case study examples of revenue generated, all kinds of good stuff. So if you ever need to sell anything with video, sorry I'm a little tired. My voice is a little worn out today, but and I didn't even present. But long story short, if you ever want to sell anything using video, it's a great course. So I'm going to go ahead and include that as a bonus for anybody who picks up TubeSift and Video Ads Crash Course today.
Awesome. Let's see.
I'll put that email in here real quick.
Cool, Douglas. Stoked to have you. Yeah. Let's see here. Support email for the bonus is what somebody's asking.
I just did it right now. Just did it right now.
Oh, and Todd had a great question. So about laser targeting your audience, does that reduce your ad cost as well? And the answer is 100% yes, because, and the reason being, and it makes sense when you kind of think about it. Remember how you only pay if somebody actually watches your video? So you only pay for a view, right? Well, if your targeting is way off and you're only getting impressions and nobody's watching it, Google is not making any money, right? But they're still showing your ad, or at least part of it. They don't like that. So they're going to charge you more for your ad, because if they don't, you're going to be, basically taking up valuable space that somebody else could be advertising on, and Google could be getting paid. So they reward you for targeting your audience extremely well when you use like TubeSift or something like that. Because you're laser targeting your audience, you're putting it in front of people who actually want to watch it, and boom, you're good to go, right? So I mean that, it makes sense when you kind of think about it, because they are not making money when the ads aren't being shown. So yeah, good question there. Let's see here.
There's a couple more.
Any other questions we got? And while you got us on the call.
I was gonna say one thing I just wanted to add is I use TubeSift. I've had it ever since Justin created it. I actually remember when he was making it for himself, telling me about how tired he was of making the placements and having to do all this stuff to build a campaign. So bottom line is, not only is this a great service you can offer to clients that not a lot of people are offering, carries a huge value, delivers great results, but the TubeSift software is awesome. Like, every time I'm wondering about, hey, let me check out this niche on YouTube, it's the first thing I go and use, right? Not only, even if you don't use it for the placements, which you should, just simply as a research tool, it's fantastic. So the value in and of itself for the software, I can't express that enough. I love it. I use it all the time, and I can't recommend it highly enough. So
thanks, man. Yeah, and I mean, here's just a little bit more. I mean, you could basically, with that keyword tool, you can do all these different types of research as well. It does a lot more than just the video ad side of things. That's just what I focus on. But like I said, you could do audience research, like we had talked about, how to, star for small business. You could do something like website design for blank. If you're trying to do niche research and figure out, who's looking for web design right now out there. Well, you can come
Like
over
if you
here
want
to
to
the
break down a
keyword
client
idea.
niche,
What
yeah.
was that?
If you want to break down the niche that a client has,
Yeah, for sure.
hey,
Like
here's all this
website
info
design for
I
blank.
found about your niche before I ever spoke with you. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. And basically, you could see here's all of the different, you know, all the different searches that people are doing. And let's let that finish up here. And we got 243,000 or 10,000, 243 um, search results. And then we click this word frequency and see, well, look, website design for business is showing up 9 times. So, that's a hot one. Students for whatever, Mac, blah, blah, blah. So you can do all those different searches there as well. Pain point research. This is huge. Like how to fix blank, how to stop blank, buyer keyword research, long tail keyword research. And we have this whole PDF. This comes with TubeSift actually, that helps with all of this, right?
So you can go to a client and say, hey, I researched your niche and I figured out these are all the best keywords and these are all the best videos, the buyer keywords and the videos we can advertise on. And that's going to make you stand out above your competition head and shoulders.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Todd was saying, can you do multiple placements in a campaign with TubeSift? Yeah, for sure. That's why we have these placement lists. So what I do, like one of my clients, as I was mentioning, let me actually pull up some more of these. One of my clients was in the survival niche, and we were selling paracord, like those survival bracelets, right? Well, look, I have 500 videos right here in here that I did. This was a little while ago, but it was all about these paracord videos and how to make them, all that stuff. So we were basically, people were like, "How do I make paracord bracelets?" Our ad would show up in front of them saying, "Oh, don't make one. We have them on sale or whatever. We're giving you one for free if you pay shipping," kind of thing, right? And so, I mean, it worked extremely well. You can see all these different videos in here, all about paracord. And so I actually was able to have 500 placements in one campaign.
Which would take you hours, right?
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah, for sure. And Donna was saying, any tips for getting the right or getting the video to show up in Google searches? Yeah, for sure. So one of the really cool things about running these ads is the fact that when you run these ads, you're going to get views and engagement to your video, right? So by running ads to your video, you're getting views and engagement. And yeah, you're buying the traffic, but it is from Google, so it's not like you're buying fake views. Well, one of the things, like I said, they look at is views and engagement. So as you get more views and engagement, your video suddenly becomes more relevant, right? And that is going to push it up the search engine results instantly, right? In some of my bigger campaigns, we were actually able to get the video to rank on Google, which had a ton of, it had a lot to do with the success of those campaigns, just because, um, you know, we had been pushing ads to it. It was like we didn't have to do no backlinking, nothing.
It makes sense if you think about it. Of course, they're gonna give you some love if you pay them money.
Right, right, for
Yeah.
sure.
But it does help, yeah. Todd asked, it really helps, and like, yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. And like I said, I mean, this is a great service to offer to clients. I in the past I was charging my clients like $3,000 a month to run these ads. But I mean, I was doing a lot for them. But recently, I ended up, dropping that price and being like, all right, well, you guys are in charge of all this. All I'm going to do is just run the ads, right? And so now I charge about 1,000 a month. And all I do is they give me video URLs. Everything else is set up. All I do is I come in, I set up some ad campaigns, and I report back to them once a week. And it's very minimal time, especially with the My Client Center. You're able to just you know get your videos or set these up, get everything all into one account, go through for the day, just boom, 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 go down the client list, and you're done. So I mean, that's why I like this as a service, because once you get it set up, it's basically jumping in, monitoring it for a few minutes, and you're done. So most of the setup is at front, or in the front. And if I am
And
going
it's
to be setting a
guaranteed
YouTube
traffic.
channel up for them, I charge them a setup fee. I say, all right, well, the first month, it includes the video ad service, but you're going to have to pay me whatever, $2,000 because I'm going to set you up with a channel and make you some channel art. And remember that channel art creator comes with this. So you got the channel art. That's something you could sell to clients right there, is just YouTube channel setup. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things I was going to add too is, Google really, they're well aware that people are selling this as a service. In fact, they have all kinds of stuff set up to help you. You can pick up the phone, you can speak with them. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Giving away the credit, the fact that they even have the My Client Center, tells you right then and there they know that people are out there offering this as a service. And there's a lot you can do with it. So I just want to point that out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So it looks like we're kind of winding down here, about an hour and a half. Any final questions before we kind of wrap up? I think I'm going to kind of let Justin go before the sun hits out here.
Is this kind of service business mentioned or covered in your training? Yes, definitely. And as I mentioned, one of the bonuses that everybody's going to get is my proposal and contract. So when I first started doing this, I kind of got burned a little bit by not having, what I was offering clearly written out. They expected a lot more, and it became a problem. Burned some bridges there. But since then, I've had a contract and a proposal made up that lays out exactly what they should be expecting. And this is a fill in the blank proposal contract. It pre-frames them, explains exactly what they're going to get. And you basically just fill in the blanks with your business name, their business name, and then follow the training, and you are good to go. And there's also that bonus module in there all about offering this as a service to other businesses. It talks about how to set it up, how to report back to your clients, what you should charge and why, everything. And you even get my proposal and my contract. So that's a pretty cool thing there as well.
Nice. Awesome, Justin. Thanks, man. That
Sweet.
was really...
Yeah, awesome, Todd.
Yeah.
But yeah, because Neil was actually, we were partners when we first were taking on some clients with this, and we took on a sushi restaurant for this is one of the reasons I say in that course, here's what you should charge, because we were like, all right, this is going to be great. We're going to take on this client. And they were like, yeah, we have whatever, this much a month to spend. And it was basically, they were like, but we want all of that except for $100 to go to the ads. And we were like, well, okay, because we have to get started, sure, right? And we ended up doing way, way more work than the $100 just because we were like, oh, yeah, this is great. But on that training, I break down, well, here's everything you have to do to get started. Here's the setup steps, right? Why would you charge less than that? And, we had figured, well, because this client has a lower budget, it's going to be less work. Well, that's not the case at all. It's, regardless of their budget, it's pretty much the same amount of work. The only thing that changes is how much they're spending, but your setup is still exactly the same, right? So even if they're like, oh, well, I only want to spend $100 a month, well, your setup, at that point, it's not really worth taking them on, because that whole setup is not going to be worth your time, right? Does that make sense? Cool.
I got it. Yeah, makes sense.
Boom.
I was just thinking about that guy, Steve.
Yeah, right.
Eventually, we had to tell him, all right, Steve, we're good here.
Yeah, we're out. Sorry. But
He
live and
tried
learn.
to offer us a $500 bar tab because it was like a sushi slash bar, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? No, we're not working for a bar tab.
Yeah, we never got it either.
Anyway, but yeah, no. The bottom line, what Justin was saying is, charge what you're worth up front, and that's a lesson we learned from that experience about 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, and I mean, this service, it is in demand, like I'd mentioned. It's not that hard of a sell anyway, and especially if you explain to people those, in the beginning where we talked about those key selling points, right? Those key selling points about how, hey, look, yeah, you're going to spend this much, but you're only going to get people that are in your, my ad campaign's only going to target people in your neighborhood, and you're only going to pay if they actually watch the video and are engaged. I mean, that right there, that's huge. That geo targeting that's all covered in the courses and that I ran through with you today is killer, right? And
Yeah,
being
that's a
able to
big.
actually,
Yeah.
oh yeah, what was that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and being able to actually put their ad in front of the right people at the right time using this software is going to, you know, knock it out of the park for you. And for those of you that were also kind of curious about the affiliate marketing and how to kind of do that, that's also covered in the training because that's a lot of what I do with this now. Like I said, I selectively take on some clients, but the majority of what I do with this is run these ads for my own business, right? Oh yeah, regional exclusivity for sure. You can exclude. They have negative targeting as well, and that's all covered in the course. But how to not target people in specific areas, or hey, I want this keyword, but not this keyword. That works really well also. Um, but yeah, I mean, in that course, I cover everything from physical product sales to maybe you sell some products on Shopify, or maybe your clients do. To affiliate marketing. One of my bigger clients was actually somebody that I was an affiliate for, and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, I want you to help us out. I know what you can do. We have a launch coming up. We'll pay you to set up and run YouTube ads for this launch." And we ended up, like I said, getting them an extra like 40K or something added to their launch, and they were extremely stoked. So I mean, it's all covered in there. If that's something that you are also, or that you also might be interested in,
Yeah,
just
you
kind of,
can.
yeah,
One of the things he didn't really talk too much about is you can absolutely do this to build a list as well. I'm sure everybody's heard the money's in the list, build a list, etc. But you can build a list for yourself, or you can build a list for your customers, for your clients. You can help them generate leads and then market to those leads via email. There's really a lot you can do with this. And the bottom line, I just want to kind of point out is if you plan on taking on clients and being an internet marketer basically going forward, you need to know about this stuff. It's one of the key components to what's kind of going on in the internet marketing space, and it's something that you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't learn about it. Basically, is how I feel.
right.
So
So Todd was asking, that's a good question. How would a list be built? So basically, what I do, and I've done this for clients as well. So let's use that sushi restaurant for example, right? Um, So what you would do is, or any restaurant, right? So let's say they have a lunch special or happy hour or something along those lines. They have some kind of thing that they want to get people in the door. Well, you can, or even like a plumber or a whatever, a home inspector, you name it, anything. You basically, but let's stick with the restaurant. So what you would do is say, okay, you maybe set up an ad saying, hey, we're a sushi restaurant in Denver, and we have, we're within 5 miles of you, right? Because we set it up with a 5 mile radius. And what we want to do right now is, or not what we want to do, but basically, hey, we're within 5 miles of you, and we have a killer lunch special. It's whatever, $5 for 10 rolls, or whatever the lunch special is. And then in that ad, you would mention, and in order to let us show you how awesome we are, we're offering a $10 off coupon for your first visit. All you have to do is click this video ad and you'll get the coupon. So somebody clicks the ad and then you send them to a squeeze page offering some type of bonus or lead magnet or, a coupon, right? And exactly, call to action and then an opt in. So you send them directly to a page saying, put your email here and we will give you a coupon worth $10 off of your next purchase of $40 or more, or something like that. They put, sorry, they put their email in, that goes to the customer or your client, right? And then you can also charge them for managing that email list, right? But basically, they're instantly delivered a coupon saying, okay, here's your coupon, bring this in. And then that's also a great way for you to track the results that you're getting with that client, because you could be like, look, we got you whatever, 100 leads this week that you got your coupon out to, and you didn't have to mail it or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, you can
Todd.
embed links.
Yep. Yep. You can send the traffic directly from your video ad to any page that you own the domain, right? And approve and get AdWords to approve the landing page.
Yeah, and that's all covered inside of the training. But yeah, we talk about how to set up your site to link, or your client's site to link up with YouTube, so that you can then be like, okay, you can send traffic here, and you don't even have to own the site. You know that link in the bottom left-hand corner that I was showing you? So let's see here. Oops. Let me go back to YouTube real quick.
You have to be able to verify it, right?
No,
Oh, nice.
you don't have to with the ads. So right here with this, that's not right. Let's see. It's got to be an ad on. Whoa. Huh. Sorry, I've never seen an ad like this before. Whoa. YouTube survey. So they're actively trying to make this better. Which of the following have you seen ads for recently? Well, Wix, because you've been blowing me up. Okay, now let's find another ad real quick. Let's go.
That was a survey ad,
Yeah,
basically.
asking me, hey, is this working right? Okay, so let's click on this. I know there's an ad here. Man, of course, because we just saw an ad. Here we go. Okay, so see this link right here in the bottom? Well, it's hard to see with their thing over it, which is why you should not have stuff right here in the bottom left-hand corner. But right here, if we click this, it's going to take us to a website, right? And this is to YouTube's talent search or whatever. So they're actually sending me to a playlist. Okay, so yeah, basically this link right here, when I was showing you the ad setup, when you put your destination URL, you just put the squeeze page right here. And so like with that VR headset ad, I just said, click here now to get this. And let me actually watch. Let me show you an example real quick. This might help kind of.
Didn't you find Frank Kern one time? You were
Yeah,
saying
at a
you went on here live and
ad,
it
I
took
was
you to
like,
his webinar. He was getting webinar registrations from
yeah,
it.
yep. Let's see here. So sorry, let me scroll down. So here we go. This is one of my video ads that I was running. And this was a lead magnet that used to be available. It was a light version of the software. It's not anymore. But basically, I have this arrow pointing down to the bottom left-hand corner. And I just said, all you have to do to get free access, and you can see it's not listed because I'm not running it anymore. But all you have to do to get free access is click the link in the bottom left-hand corner. And that was my little whatever link. And that took people directly to my squeeze page where they could enter their email and boom, done. So yeah.
Nice, that's awesome.
Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, the bottom line is you can definitely send this traffic wherever your clients want you to send it, for the most part. To their website, to their squeeze page, to their video,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And Todd, so like the software basically helps you target. So once you wrap your head around the whole system, right, which is all covered in Video Ads Crash Course 3.0, and that's where I cover, pre-video or like pre-campaign setup. So before you even run traffic to an ad or to a video, you're going to want to make sure you have those calls to action in there. You're going to want to set up your annotations and your cards, and kind of go from there, because that's you want to have those there before. And people were searching. What were they searching for when I offered the light version of the software, Donna? Anything about like AdWords or I used a lot of retargeting on that. Oh, and that's another thing. Retargeting is built into this platform, and there's a whole module that shows you how to retarget. And that was somebody said, yeah, Todd was like, you've been retargeted. Exactly. That's built into this platform. So I was using retargeting from people on my sales pages. So if somebody hit the TubeSift sales page and did not buy, I retargeted them with an ad that said, hey, I'm giving you this light version for free. So the light version was pretty much, it had the full version dashboard, but the difference was it was limited to X number of searches. So basically they could see how it worked, and then they had to upgrade to the full version. So I was retargeting. I was also targeting with keyword, and then I was using placements. So I used TubeSift to find videos all about, how do I set up an AdWords for video campaign, or like, how do I set up YouTube ads? And my ad would show up to people interested in YouTube ads. Yeah. And so that was like, part of my sales pitch. I'm like, hey, you saw this video. Well, I use my software to get it, so you should sign up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Any other questions? I think we pretty much got them all. but I'll stick around for another minute or two if anybody has any more. Once again, that link though is get.tubesift.com
Yeah.
/LLD, like local lead drop. And I just dropped that in the chat box again for everybody.
Yeah, and one last time, don't forget, I've also included a bonus. It's called Stealth Video Sales. It's the sales video, excuse me, formula that I've used for years now to create pretty much every sales video I've ever created. Works like clockwork. So, and that's actually something I created with Justin a couple years ago. So he's in there as well. And just shoot me an email. I'll put the support address in here one more time, and we'll get that over to you with your receipt for TubeSift. So.
Sweet. Well, yeah. I think we wrapped up all of the questions as well. I think we got to every single question. So cool. Yeah, and if anybody does have any more like specific questions about the replay or whatever, that or what, like, hey, can I use it for this? Feel free to drop me an email, support@justinsardi.com, and I can get back to you as soon as possible, as far as here's how I would do that kind of thing. But ultimately, this is going to work in any niche. I mean, it does. I've got people in all kinds of different niches that I've done this for. I've got some pretty crazy niches that I'm in on YouTube, and this works extremely well. We're actually, like, one of our campaigns, it's costing, I think, $13 to make. I'm spending $13 on ads and making about $100 sale each time. So for every $13, I make like 100. Pretty solid, right? And that's in a crazy niche. So it's whatever. This works extremely well in any niche. And yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah, if we don't have any more questions, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've known Justin for years. He has a huge following in the video ad space. He's one of the best people you're going to come across. I can't recommend his stuff enough. Take advantage of this offer. Get TubeSift. Like I said, I use it all the time. It's one of the best YouTube tools you're going to come across. The information in that training is bar none better than anything I've seen. And bottom line is, pick this up. I can't recommend it enough. And thank you, Justin. I appreciate you for coming out.
For sure, for sure. And for anybody that did happen to miss the demo, you can go to the gettubesift.com /LLD, and there is a full demo of the software on that page as well.
Awesome.
So,
and for everybody who's asking, we will get a replay out a little bit later tonight. So.
Yep, soon as it's done rendering.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Great, yeah, for sure.
I haven't seen this new version. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the recording real quick. And
yeah, no problem. Thanks everybody for coming out. Appreciate it.